what is really happening to humanity? I've really been thinking, what's going on with humanity of late? That child that is doing your beddings, that does the cooking, that does the washing, that does the cleaning, don't you think that that child deserves better? Eh? That domestic staff of yours, that does the beddings for you and your kids, that does all the cookings, all the cleaning, don't you think that that child deserves better? He or she deserves better. I mean, he or she deserves better. Sometimes when you see the way these domestic staffs are being treated, you will say, wow. Indeed, wow. Most of us go to the remote areas, to the villages to pick these domestic staffs. We promise their parents heaven and earth. We promise them, I will take your child to the city, I'll put him in school, I will enroll him in good schools, I will provide for that child. But at the end of the day, when we take these children back to the cities, it becomes the other way around. Most of these children are maltreated. They are the ones that cook this meal. They won't eat proper meal. They are the ones that make the beddings, but they don't have a good place to sleep. They are the ones that do virtually everything in the house. But the little or nothing we are supposed to give back to them as a thank you, most of us find it so difficult to return back this favor to them. Now let me ask you, if that child you're treating in that manner, if that child was to be yours, how are you going to react? Or are you forgetting so soon that that domestic staff you're giving ill treatment is somebody's child? Yes, that child is somebody's child, and the child deserves better. Nobody deserves to be given ill treatment at all. No matter the color, the race, no matter where the person comes from. Sometimes when you see this child, when you see them approach, you know, you know, say, this one na herself, this one na Madam Pikin. Men looking at their dressing, men looking at the way they appear, men looking at the way they behave, you say, this one na herself, this one na Madam Pikin. Let's do better. How did humanity get to this extent? I don't really know. I want to tell you a story, what happened. This thing is a life story that happened in Delta State. My auntie told me this story. There was a woman that went to a local vicinity, like a village. She went to go and carry a child that would come and help her, like a domestic staff. As usual, just like we normally know, she promised the parents of the child, heaven and earth, I'll take care of your child, I'll put her in school, I'll do this, blah 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 blah. The parents agreed and handed over the child to her. She took the child back to the city. Fast forward. So when they got to the city, unknown to her, she didn't know that this child was a witch. So when the child got to the city, in the night, when she sleep, she will see herself the other side. When she got to the other side, she saw one of their neighbor, one of her direct neighbor, in that particular place where they used to gather. So the neighbor now told her that your mission is to buy this your auntie and her children. She now said, no, I cannot do that. So when she said no, they asked her, why won't you do it? She said, no, I cannot. My auntie that used to take care of me, that used to buy clothes for me, she feeds me well, she does literally everything for me. Every good thing I could ever imagine, this my auntie does for me, even more than my parents would have done if I was still with my parents. I should kill her. Then who will not do it for me? She refused, bluntly refused. Then I beat her. They beat her. What the auntie discovered was that every night when that girl was sleeping in the night, you see her, she would be shedding tears, like tears would be running down her cheek. One day, when she woke up, the auntie asked her, why do you always cry when you were sleeping? She said nothing. The auntie tried to find out. She said nothing. The auntie left her. So on this fateful day, that woman that's their neighbor, that is her member in that side though, that place they used to call COVID, now called her. Onome, she said yes. Onome, come and go and buy me orange. And I said, auntie, I'm coming. Onome came, collected the money, and walked down to go and buy the auntie orange. She bought her 3 pieces of orange. So when Onome came back with that orange, as she went to give the auntie the orange, immediately the auntie collected the orange, the auntie gave Onome a resounding conk. I don't think anybody has given her this kind of conk before. You know those kind of conk that used to reset brain. Onome stood. Onome threw the orange away and Onome started shouting.
Share, comment, and follow for more. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Paparazzi TV. See you in my next video.